Hey guys, what is going on? Anthony here with Pistons Talk. In today's video, I wanted to update you guys on Derrick Rose. He did catch up with the Detroit media talking about point guard Killian Hayes, so it's really exciting. I want to read you guys these quotes. The first quote comes from James Edwards III of The Athletic. Derrick Rose spoke highly of Killian Hayes. I told him he was the future of the team. There's no competing. My job is to push him and groom him into a great player. So when I read this quote, I honestly said to myself, the Pistons don't deserve a player like Derrick Rose, man. This guy could say, I want to trade, and within the first 24 hours, you'd probably have a bunch of trade offers from a lot of NBA teams, because who wouldn't want a player of Derrick Rose's caliber on their team? But Derrick Rose is happy here. He's happy to be a member of the Detroit Pistons, and he really wants to help Killian Hayes become that franchise point guard for this team. The next quote is from Rod Beard of the Detroit News. He says, Pistons Derrick Rose on Killian Hayes. He has a great poise for a young guard. He's left-handed, so defenders are probably going to force him, right? My job coming into training camp is try to make it uncomfortable on the court. So Derrick Rose has already studied one of Killian Hayes' biggest weakness coming into the NBA is he's very left-hand dominant. A lot of you guys know that. A lot of you guys have pointed that out when we were talking about Killian Hayes or we were doing scouting videos. It's he really uses his left hand a lot, and he does. It's not to say his right hand is completely useless or he can't dribble with his right hand. It's just not as strong as his left hand. I think with time and practice with coaches and, skill development coaches, he can get better at, dribbling with either hand, making passes with either hand. But Derrick Rose already sees that's a big weakness for Killian Hayes, and he's going to try to exploit him and try to make him uncomfortable, because at the end of the day, Derrick Rose is trying to make him a better basketball player, and you love to see that from your veteran players on this team. Now, James Edwards III's biggest takeaway with Derrick Rose during this presser was that he's comfortable where he's at in Detroit and in his career, constantly talks about nothing to prove and not worrying about basketball like he used to. Priorities have changed, and we saw that last year here with Derrick Rose in Detroit. Now, a lot of fans said, you're going to start Derrick Rose. He's a starter point guard in this league, and the Pistons didn't do that. They had him coming off the bench. Did Derrick Rose complain? Not for 1 second. He did not complain. Now, we did eventually start Derrick Rose in a few games, and he was completely happy with it, and he was completely happy coming off the bench as well. At the end of the day, Derrick Rose is a pro's pro. He's not going to complain about his role on this team, and that's what I love about him the most. I'm happy that he wants to stay in Detroit and help Killian Hayes develop his game. I think it's going to be really great for Killian Hayes' development and a lot of other younger guards on this team as well. And I know there's going to be Derrick Rose fans saying, why are you guys wasting his career in Detroit? Let me just clarify it for you. Derrick Rose has said that he's happy here in Detroit and he doesn't want to be traded. If he does want to be traded, he's going to let the Detroit Pistons know, and they most likely will trade him if he does request a trade. But he hasn't requested a trade since we signed him here. We've given him an opportunity to play his game and not sacrifice like he had to do on other teams that he was on in previous years, like Cleveland, Minnesota a little bit to an extent. In Detroit, we let him play his game effectively. We just give him the keys. And I think that's all he's really wanted, is a team to, to say, hey, go out and ball and, do you. And that's what we've done since we've brought Derrick Rose in Detroit. But let me know down in the comment section how you guys are feeling about these quotes from Derrick Rose about Killian Hayes, about trying to groom him into the point guard of the future for the Detroit Pistons. I'll talk to you guys down there. Like always, I hope you guys are staying safe. Take care. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.